Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel Curiosity Box, and this video is about Zoella and Pointless blog who is Alfie Deyes. This video is about autism and being confident and me wanting to set up a dialogue with YouTubers who have millions and millions of followers and subscribers, because I'm going to be totally honest in this video. I wouldn't necessarily call it piggybacking because I'm not, because I just want to be me, but if we could create some dialogue with these massive YouTubers, so we could, I'm doing lots of hand things, so we could, my passion is to spread autism, acceptance and the wonders of autism, and I thought maybe if I reached out to Zoella and Alfie Deyes that we could have some sort of agreement, that we could sort of have some questions from their followers for me to answer about autism, so autistic people at school, which is really hard, can be more accepted and people can learn more about what it is to be autistic. And I thought that maybe Zoella and Alfie Deyes and the people at Gleam, who I'm actually scared if they see this would kidnap me and put me in a box and force me to wear makeup. I want to, it would, well, first of all, it would, yes, it would up my subscribers if loads of Zoella and Alfie Deyes people watch my videos, obviously. And yes, I do want to do that, but I also, part of my passion now for the 5 years now is how I've become confident to in myself about my autism. Well, not my autism, about just being me, being autistic. It's took me till about 5 years ago to actually be confident with myself. But this week I had a dip because I was watching Zoella and Alfie Deyes and I got insecure because I'm autistic, and I'm better at it now because I sort of bring out the dialogue with my mum and I don't keep it bottled up inside. I sort of bring out a dialogue and talk, go over my insecurity, so I'm better at that now. But it's because things like this and teen magazines steal their style, and it's the YouTubers and it's Zoella, and I'm sure out of the millions of followers they have, there's got to be some autistic kids, and I wanted to create a dialogue so we can help the neurotypical kids and the autistic kids, and we can all have a harmony and brilliantness. Because for those that don't know, we need to have human rights for autism. We need to come together, and it is a really important drive for autism acceptance, because Autism Speaks in America is awful. They spread fear and hate and it's awful, and I tried to make a difference and I tried to get autism accepted and for people to accept autism and the fact that we're all different and beautiful and unique in our own special ways. I know I used the word unique wrong there, but anyway, that's what my goal is, and it would help if Zoella and Alfie could help me with that. I could answer questions about being autistic and what it felt like for me at school and all kinds of subjects if Alfie and Zoella use their power and their fame to help me spread the autistic message. I had practiced this video before, but I don't practice my videos. I don't have a script. This just came. I was deliberating about doing this video for a few days because I was scared of their followers, that they would hate me. I was scared that the Zoella and Alfie and their followers would hate me for talking about them. So when I was at primary school, first of all, I got diagnosed with diagnosed autistic in 2014 when I was 33. So I grew up not knowing I was autistic, and it was really hard. But when I was at primary school, one of my friends, apart from this really cool boy who helped me get around the corset round us by pretending he was a wild bull chasing me, apart from him, my other friend was a pebble in the primary school wall because it looked like a thumb. And I thought there was a bloke hiding, sort of stuck in the wall, and his thumb was poking through the wall, and he used to visit that pebble every day. And in my head it was like a sort of constant, I guess it was sort of like a security that I went to visit the special pebble in the wall, because I used to get really angry and frustrated at school because my classmates would pick up the fact that I was different, but I didn't know why I was different, and I found it really difficult. And there was sensory issues like teachers shouting, which was really hard, and also my eating. I found that really hard because I found textures, and I got like told to stay in the canteen till I'd eaten something that I really didn't like while everybody else was out playing on the field, and I used to hide the food in my mouth, and I'd be like a hamster and keep it in my mouth all day until I got home and spat it out. And takes so long to eat dinners, and sometimes it takes me over 2 days to finish a meal. So I didn't. It was, I guess in a way, it was kind of easier. Well, it was easier in primary school when we got a new head teacher, and one time, which was really good, instead he took all the other kids play basketball, but he allowed me to stay behind because he knew I'd behave myself, and I got to do like artwork and colouring in, so that was really helpful. And when we went to Butlins, a lot of that was really good because the teacher was nice, but I did cry every night for my mum. And then in high school, it turned into people wearing makeup and asking me why I didn't wear makeup or why I didn't shave my legs. It didn't actually occur to me. And also there was an instant where I fell up the stairs in front of the boy I fancied, and I was so embarrassed. And then, this is really bad, but people teased me because I fainted during an anti-abortion video. And then when a supply teacher tried to put it on again, they laughed at me because I wanted to escape. So, and I found it really hard to talk to people, and I got bullied a lot. And when I had to go down a class in maths class, I was scared because the teacher shouted, and that was one of my sensory difficulties. And I hated PE because they bullied me because I didn't catch the ball right. And I hated school, and I was really unconfident, and I just felt on my own. And then in sixth form I dressed like a hippie, and it was a tad easier, but still the friends I hung around with, I hung around with them out of habit. I still felt alone, but I was exploring being a hippie and having a crush on my art teacher and trying to find myself. And I tried a lot of different colleges I've had, and then I went through the menopause in my 20s, and then for ages I've been ill. When we moved house, I was really ill and got distressed when we went through the town near us, and I got a lot of like paranoia and distress in my head about my old house. And then a few years ago I got insecure about being a girl, about who I was as a female and whether I was pretty enough. and I got so paranoid I screamed in the night and woke my mum and dad up, and then I had a complete meltdown and started doing silly stuff like trying to grab things to cut myself with, and it was hard. But then I got put on sertraline, and it's actually helped me, because it has helped me to be productive and it's helped me to go back to my drawing, because a teacher said I wasn't very good at drawing, so I was very low. But I took a few, was it 2011 or 2012? It was 2011 or 2012. I took a year of doing Project 365 artworks, and over that year I taught myself how to do portraits, and now that is my main ambition, to be a famous portrait artist. But my other ambition is to be a famous eccentric surrealist, because that would be awesome, and to just enjoy surrealism and cartoons, drawing cartoons and artwork, and just being myself. But I know, so I do, and I want to use, because I had a lovely letter at the start of the year. I won't like say too much detail, because I don't know if they want me to talk about it, but I learned that I was sort of a role model for autistic girls, because I was doing this, and I was told that in person I sort of looked too cool, like it doesn't come straight away, you'll get there. I just want, but I know that all this Zoella and Alfie Deyes and these YouTubers who are really big and famous, and they enjoy makeup and beauty, which is fair enough, that's what they like to do. I want to express that if you're autistic and insecure about this and you don't like makeup and beauty, it's okay, because you're beautiful on the inside, and we don't all have to be the same. If you like makeup, fine, great, brilliant. If you don't like makeup, but you feel like all the people around you and the people on YouTube who are really big influences now over people on TV, because we didn't have YouTube when I was a teenager, I can understand the pressure that there is to be interested in beauty and makeup, but it's okay if you're autistic and you're not into that, and you don't have to be exactly like those people to be accepted, because I'm here on YouTube and on Twitter at Curiosity Max. If you ever want to ask me a question about autism, or just know someone is looking out for you, then I'm here. And so this is only in the past 5 years that I've become confident enough to say stuff like this, and I still find it, I'm not perfect, I still find it really hard to be confident, but I'm happy that, and these help a lot, these help me a lot to express myself and do my art, and also really want to spread autistic acceptance, and that we are just as brilliant as people who are confident like Zoella and do makeup, and we're just as good as they are. So everybody has the potential, but we don't all have to be like makeup and beauty. We don't all have to like the same things. Like, for example, I love Quest Channel. It's amazing, Quest Channel. I like how it's made, because I like watching all the little things, the swizzy bits, and because I really like the swizzy bits, how it's made, and they should do it how it's made, about how the robots and how it's made make the robots, and how it's made, and how the robots make the robots and make the robots, how it's made, because it's awesome. And I want them to do because I keep wanting to record how it's made and then sort of rewind it on the slowest setting so I can see how everything's unmade. because I anthropomorphise things. I anthropomorphise things a lot, like when my dad does tiling and he puts matchsticks in between the tiles. He says, you can take the matchsticks out now. The reason I like that is because I feel like the tile's saying, oh, that's a relief, you took that matchstick out. That's what I feel like, and I feel like that with weeds and paving cracks, and that's one of my fetishes. You can ask me about that later. But and I know how hard it is to fit in, but I have lovely friends that talk about surrealist stuff with me, and we talk about art, and I get hugs at Artscape. And I just want all you followers who follow Zoella and Alfie Deyes, I just want to see if we could create a dialogue about autistic acceptance, and I could answer questions. And I had a great big script in my head, and I don't know why I just said I had a great big script, because I really don't, because I'm just honest, and this is what I wanted to say, that it's okay to be autistic. And if you're in one of these millions of subscribers for Zoella and Alfie Deyes and you're feeling insecure, it's okay. And this a message to Zoella and Alfie Deyes: if you want to help use your celebrity of power and fame to help spread autistic acceptance and reduce bullying of autistic people, and to celebrate autism and neurodiversity, I'm here, and I would really like to open up a dialogue if we could. So that's my plea, and I hope nobody hates me because of this video, because that would be really scary and it make me upset. But so yeah, that's me, Cursed Fox, eccentric, this is my channel, toy reviewer, general thought, sensory toy reviewer, and I want to do a lot about helping autistic people and answering questions about autism, and just giving people love and confidence, and I have self-belief in them, and I love you all because you're all brilliant. So yay, let's all be happy and have harmony and and everybody help each other out. I don't know what to say anymore. So yeah, that is my plea to Alfie Deyes and Zoella and all the other bigger YouTubers, that we could create harmony and acceptance for autism. Yay! So okay then. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching. Hang on, I don't want to stop yet, because I have another channel called Who Ventures, about Doctor Who. Yes, this is a sort of advertising plug thing. As I said, I was going to be very honest, but because I was enthusiastic about Doctor Who, about something I'm really passionate about, I got to be in the Whoniverse and actually drawn into the Doctor Who comic strip, and that was, if I hadn't made my channel and showed how passionate I am about something I really love, my special interest, whether it's about beauty or not, you can make wonders and miracles. It's just about being passionate and happy, and encouraging other people to be happy. So that's the most important thing, is just being passionate about your special interests and being true to yourself and not following the crowd, and knowing what your true passions and loves are that make you happy. Because if you're happy and you're passionate and you can express that, then you can make loads of other people happy, and that the more people happy, they make other people happy, and then the whole planet becomes happy. So, yay. Thank you for watching. Yay!